All right. Let's get started with this banana tutorial. I had a blast making these. It's the beginning of a new series. Okay, first thing you're seeing is that I went to crop and resize and I put the DPI dots per inch to 300. They say that that's better for printing in the future, so that's why I did that. All right, first things first is the general shape. I took one line, I then duplicated it, brought it down, made that curve much easier for myself than trying to do it, just multiple times over. I was making a lot of mistakes. And then I drew on the end, the stem, and I drew on the tip. I made sure that they were all merged into one layer so that I could fill it in easier. I did make a mistake trying to fill it in prior and it made the whole screen yellow. Okay, now what you just saw was I added a new page and a clipping mask, which allows you to draw behind the shape that you've painted without affecting the actual shape. So I could erase, I could paint all those types of things, add texture, but it allows you to be a lot more free. So I'm still working on that layer, just creating some nice line work. I'm using the monoline to give that nice graphic feel. I've really been in the mood for this very papery style, so it's a very simple style, more based on textures. So now I'm just adding some brown, some green to the tips to give it that likeness. I also made myself a quick banana palette, which has all the colors that I would need for the piece. I then grabbed, I believe it was like an artist brush, maybe an artist crayon, I think is what it's called, and I made the brush pretty big, and I started adding the texture that you see in multiple colors, in an orange, also in a brown, and then I started adding dots. The dots are very much making it feel lifelike. As you know, bananas like to get spotted as they begin to ripen, and I used a pencil brush for that. Alright, so what I did was get a soft brush and I added a highlight to the top where that light yellow was, and then went back to artist crayon, added some more texture, adding some of that bruising. How do you like your bananas? Do you like them green? Do you like them ripened where they're a little bit more brown? I personally really like when bananas are green and a little bit still sour. That's just me. Alright, added some finishing line work. And then now we are going to start a new layer underneath and add some shadow. Now you don't really need to do it in this stage, but I did want to show you it was possible. So we put it under the layer, add that in, then you're going to go up to the editing tool in the top left and you're going to press Gaussian blur, which is going to happen very soon. There you go. And then you just blur that out a little bit, and then if you still feel like it's too bright, you could always lighten it. So you could go to the layer and you can lighten that opacity, make it a little bit more transparent, and there you go. You have a finished product, a finished banana, and now you can play. All these other backgrounds that you see were done in Canva, and I had so much fun. All right, tell me what fruit you want next.